I went to a church, and during the ministration, when I was ministering, there was a woman who was following me throughout the ministration. I mean, I'm walking and she's following. I go here, she's following. I go there, she's following. When I finished the ministration, then the pastor says, Eastwood, did you see the woman who was following you all over the place when you were ministering? I said, yeah, but I didn't understand what it was all about. She said, the reason why the woman was following you like that is because you were dealing with this sorcery. That time I went into the church and I was dealing with the Balaam spirit. She said, because of the Balaam spirit you were dealing with, this woman is like Balaam in our church. And I said, what does she do? He said, this woman is actually praying that my wife should die and she will marry me. And she has gathered a lot of people in the church who are praying that the pastor should die so that she will marry the pastor. She said that right from the beginning of creation, the pastor is supposed to be her husband, and that the woman he has married is a wrong woman, so they must pray for that woman to die and she will take over. And that was their prayer. And they were all over the place with the prayer. And the woman was walking around me. I felt so uncomfortable. You could see that she had this negative spirit. You know the serious matter? A few years later, I think 1 year or 2 years later, the pastor's wife really died. Only that the pastor did not marry the woman, but the wife died. People, we have all kinds of strange people. And if you are listening to me today, and it is your hope and belief that somebody's wife or husband will die and you take over, we bury you first. That pastor or that pastor's wife will attend your funeral. There's evil in the church. Evil. Somebody is sick and lying there. A woman is sick and lying there, and other women are already planning who will marry the man. One day, a man and his wife were having a problem. They were having a marital challenge, and the woman decided to take the issue to a pastor and said the pastor should help them in prayer. And that's the mistake the woman made. She went and told the pastor that she and the husband were having problems, and they were talking. Later on, the pastor came to me. I'm not saying the pastor went to somebody else. The pastor came to me and said, Pastor Eastwood, you know what? That woman who is having the problem with the wife, with the husband, is supposed to be his wife. No, he's telling me, it's not like he told somebody else and he told me. He said, she's supposed to be his wife. And that the marriage she's married to that other man is not of God. The marriage must collapse. And the woman must marry him because that is his marriage. That is his wife. And at the time I was talking, he was telling me these things. He and his wife were also having problems. That means he's not separated yet. He still has his own aplanke wife. There are some people you can deal with, and after that your marriage is over. Especially those of you that jump from one place to another and they ask you what are you looking for. We are looking for prayer, and we are going so that you can pray. Listen, I believe in prayer, but if you cannot pray yourself and you are going to prayer contractor, you are just contracting distraction.